Tom Hiddleston is finally revealing details on HiddleSwift.
JT's taking shots at his old band NSYNC.
And two boy banders are having a little bromance. It's all happening right now on Holly Scoop's Rewind. Hey guys, I'm Heather Gardner.
I'm Stephanie Gray.
Okay, listen, were you dying about Tom Hiddleston's new interview with GQ?
I'm dying because I dislike him and I feel like I can poke holes in every single thing he says in this interview.
Oh, well, let's get right into what he's saying. Now listen, there has been so much speculation on what went down between Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift. Mainly, was it all for show? Because, yeah, I was thinking that the entire time they were dating.
And sources said that Taylor broke it off with him because he wanted to go so public with their relationship. Apparently, the last straw was him saying, "Hey Taylor, will you be my date to the Emmys?" Which is really dumb because she always walks solo on the red carpet. So
Always.
it was just a bit much.
Yeah. But now he's finally giving us a little tidbit. I don't know that I believe everything he's saying, to be honest.
He's, okay, I can't get over, first of all, that now it took him however many months to figure out a good way to explain his relationship with Taylor Swift. And now he's dishing it all in the Hollywood Reporter.
Well, this is GQ, actually, but this is what he said.
I'm sorry.
This is what he said. Of course it was real. Red flag number one.
Of course it was real.
And then he goes into like this compliment spiel. Taylor is an amazing woman. She's generous and kind and loving, and we had the best time. Blah, 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 blah. Like, seriously, did she write that out for you?
And then he said that they were both looking for normal relationships. They wanted to go out to dinner and go travel together. He's just trying way too hard.
Way too hard. But I love his response to the I Heart TS shirt, which caused the media spectacle of the summer last year.
The most cringe-worthy moment ever because of two reasons. First of all, because everyone already kind of thought that he was using her for the fame. And second of all, because it was so early in the relationship for them to be...
week.
Yeah, for them to be wearing engraved shirts with one another's names. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Like, I'm married and I don't even do that.
Say his reasoning for why he had to wear an I Heart TS shirt.
He told GQ that he hurt his back and needed a shirt, and that was the only one available.
Right.
It was a joke, he said. What the heck is this?
No, I can't get over this. Literally, he said that someone offered him a shirt, and it happened to be an I Heart TS shirt because all the people in the Taylor Swift squad own those. And that was the only one. And can I just say, you're at 4th of July, you're by the beach. Do you know how many guys had to take off their shirts to be in their bathing suits?
You're telling me there was only one shirt on island?
Exactly. There was like 15 shirts, I'm sure, for him to choose from, and he had to wear that one. And then he also said, he's like, I couldn't believe it was such a media spectacle.
Oh,
like,
calm
it
down.
blew my mind. Did you really not think that you're going out with the #1 pop star and you wearing a shirt that says I heart her isn't going to cause a media spectacle?
Did he literally wake up and all of a sudden become famous?
Literally.
No. All right, we're not living for
can't.
this GQ interview. However, an interview that I think we are both on the same page with just utter admiration is Justin Timberlake in the Hollywood Reporter. He took a jab at NSYNC, and I am living for it.
I mean, I don't understand why it took him a decade to all of a sudden trash his old band, but he is. Say what he said.
Here's what he said. He said, basically, I felt like the whole thing was too big. Also, I was growing out of it. I felt like I cared more about the music than some other people in the group. I felt like I had other music I wanted to make, and I needed to follow my heart.
I felt like I cared about the music more than other people in the group. So what he's basically saying in a nice way is the other people in the group just cared about being famous and maybe getting laid all the time with their fans and getting STDs. Is that what he's basically saying?
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. I mean, I think he's just saying that he just wanted to branch out. And I mean, it's totally shady. Like, don't get me wrong.
I mean,
but
I just feel like out of all of them, you know how he says it really hit me, it was so much to handle? Out of so many famous people, the Lindsay Lohans, the Paris Hiltons, the Britney Spears that he dated who went down the tubes, he, of all of them, has maintained dignity. He's close with his mom. He doesn't do drugs. So it just seemed weird that he's like, oh, the fame was too much.
Well, maybe that's why, but maybe that's why he didn't go down that hole, because he did decide to take a step back and he could see where everyone else was going at the time and was just like, you know, I'm just
too much. I get that. The boy band thing can be too much.
Listen.
So maybe he realized that's not healthy for me. I Gotta Be Famous solo.
The Hollywood Reporter article is like insane. He talks about so much more than just NSYNC. It's fabulous. I'm living for it. You need to go check it out. Now, Chrissy Teigen was involved in a hit-and-run accident last night, and luckily, she's just fine, because I don't know that I could handle it if the world was without Chrissy Teigen, let's be honest. Her tweets are me every day.
I mean, I feel like she strikes me as the kind of person who's a tough cookie. Like, if there was a giant explosion tomorrow, I feel like she would be this scrappy girl, like getting food and being friends with the rats and stuff. Like, I picture her literally being tough. So I'm not that surprised. But she could eat out of the trash. She finds some Tovers, scrape off that mold, leftovers to go.
She's got it. She would be the ultimate survivor. So she was riding shotgun last night. We don't know with who. I'm assuming with her husband or maybe an Uber or something. I mean, the article didn't say.
Okay.
But there were luckily no injuries. She was just involved in a hit-and-run accident, and she was back on Snapchat like 10 minutes later being her old self. She was sharing throwback photos of herself. A really cute one, by the way.
Literally, Chrissy Teigen does not care, has no shame. I remember watching the interviews for, I think it was the SAG Awards, and she literally, her feet hurt and she was tired. Maybe she's not so tough, not that tough after all. But her feet hurt and she was tired, and she literally just planted herself on the stairs leading up to Ryan Seacrest's platform with her husband and just sat there on the stairs in a ball gown being like, come on over, say hi, come on over. And I'm like,
this is what I feel
like,
this is what I feel like happened. She's on her phone, car smashes.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, anyway,
your people call my people.
Yeah, right, exactly. Shawn Mendes and Niall Horan, listen, they have like got Twitter crazy right now because they have this bromance, and it's been happening for like days now.
Yeah.
What? You don't like this?
No, actually, I'm so anti today. Don't you feel like I'm anti? I do like it. I love that they're friends. Yay.
And it is really cool that they're friends because, you know, Shawn has always been a solo artist, but Niall, he was in, what was that little band? What was that band?
God.
One Direction. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. One
Direction. Yeah. So they tweeted at each other during the Super Bowl about chili. It was like the inside joke heard around the world. We still have no idea what the chili tweet was about. And now, yesterday, they're on Snapchat together. And Twitter is literally having a field day because people are thinking they're collaborating on new music together.
Probably.
Or Shawn is about to go on his like massive world tour. Niall is just breaking out as a solo artist. They're thinking maybe he might be the opening act for Shawn.
Dude, I feel like that would be so degrading for Niall.
Why?
For Niall, who's performed in front of these huge crowds with all these fans in one of the biggest boy bands of all time, and now he's an opening act.
No. I'm sorry. One Direction as a whole, yay! Individual One Directioners, they're not proven yet. I mean, he has one single. What could he do? He couldn't go on a stadium tour.
Also, side note, and I might be out of it, guys. I only work at HiddleSwift and do this every day of my life. But is One Direction ever getting back together?
Girl, we don't have the time to go into that right now.
Like, ever?
Ever.
Never.
Ever. Getting back together.
Ever.
All right, guys, let us know how lame we were in the comment section down below for throwing that Taylor Swift in there. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and let us know which one of these stories was just like the most shocking of the day. We'll see you next time on Holly Scoops 3-1.
Bye, guys.
Bye.